Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House, and we're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Okay, I'm so excited, I couldn't hardly stand it. So I today am starting my hashtag Joey mashup. Joey Cardmaker has this free digital over on his Kofi. Isn't it gorgeous? This one is called Purple Passion. And the challenge is to take Joey's free digital and use things that you have around, in your studio or around maybe magazines or bags or just whatever you have, maybe clothing tags or just anything you have in your studio that you want to play with, and mash it up with his pretty papers and the digital. And then if you want to take a picture and put it on your social media, just use the hashtag Joey Mashup. It's so fun. I can't wait. Okay, so I printed it. I accidentally printed it twice, and I'm super excited that I did. So here is the full kit. Okay, has these beautiful cards, and this is actually a little card, but I went ahead and cut the butterflies up because I think I'll use them. And I did cut one set up. So have that. Look at how pretty this is. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. You could use these in your journal. You could use them to collage. I mean, just so gorgeous. I'm so glad I printed two. I love this one. Oh my gosh, look at that. So pretty, Joey. Okay, so here's my second one. Then what I also did was I printed, I'm going to set this aside, but I think I might use some of them today twice. I don't know. I was trying to print on my envelopes and I didn't have it set quite right. This is probably the best one. If you do print on envelopes, one of the things that I like to do is have a piece of paper handy because of course it doesn't absorb, it doesn't absorb into the acetate here. So once it comes off the printer, you can just lay this on and then go like this, and it absorbs all of that, and then you have this really fun print. So I have 4 on here because one went through, I think this one, and jammed my printer because I didn't have it in right. One went through and only printed half of the page. And then these are the other 2. So I'll use these, and I'm hoping to use these as well. So I've got those. All right. But what I want to do is I want to try to make a journal today. I mean, like, put a journal together. And my mashup is to use it with black paper. So I only had 2 pieces of black cardstock, and I got these on the free table at our last craft retreat. And so I'm going to take these papers here that Joey has, and I want to trim them down. So I'm going to see, it might just be quicker to just use my ruler to trim them down. So I just want to trim them down, and I'm going to use these as the pages in the journal. It's going to be a little journal. Excuse me. Oh boy. Need to get probably a really good tear ruler. Well, I hope everybody's doing well. Allergies still continue around this place. Yeah, we're still lots and lots of things pollinating. I have a black car, and man, when I go outside, that thing is green. And I just took it to the car wash, which I always enjoy. I don't take it very often. I don't take it as often as it needs it, that's for sure. But I always enjoy it. It's so relaxing for me to sit there for that 3 minutes, For some reason, you get all that pretty foamy soap. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to have to get out my... So I'll trim this side, and then I'm going to get the cutter out because I don't want that to happen. I'm going to get the other set out. I want this to be nice. Nice. All right, I'm going to put this one back there. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I got that second set. Okay. Let's get my... Uh-oh, I'm stuck on my sewing machine. I put my sewing machine right in front of my... Oh, gosh. What a mess. What a mess I am. I put my sewing machine right in front of my bookshelf that I keep that on. So I'm going to put this over here. Okay. Oops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down and then use that to gauge what size I want my journal. I'm hoping I can do this all quickly enough so that we can have a journal before the video's over. Uh-oh. Don't mess up. There we go. Okay. Oh, that is so pretty. Then I think what I'm going to do is fold them in half. I'm going to try and see this one. Yeah, I'm going to fold it in half. And I may sew around it, but then I'm going to fold it like that to be the page. I think that's going to be super fun. Okay. Keep it on. I was so happy to see these, and if you follow Joey on Instagram or any other social media, Facebook or whatever, you see that he is coming out with a free digital mashup every month. So awesome. And of course, it's always free. He has it free on his Kofi. You can shop on his Kofi too, but these are free on his Kofi. You can just go to Kofi and then search Joey Cardmaker, or if you go to any of his social medias, he has it just listed right there on his social media, and I'll link it here too in the description box. Yeah, so they're free, but if you want to, you can buy Joey a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. He'd probably think that was fun. But you're able to download it and use it, you know, I think the limit is 250 times for non-commercial use. I think that is such a steal for sure. And it's very generous. Thank you, Joey. Very generous. My mind is a-ticking on all the things. This lavender is such a welcome to me because I'm doing the 4 Seasons journal, and I really wanted some lilac and lavender colors to put in there, so this is going to be perfect. I have to keep coming up because for some reason this is... Let me get this little duster out again. Little pieces get stuck in there, and then it doesn't cut very well. So I find this gets it good. Okay. All right, I think I can set this back for now. Well, wait, maybe I'll leave it out for a sec until we figure out what we're going to do with the cover. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is, before I fold them in half again, I'm going to probably sew it. I'll do that off camera though, so that you don't have to wait for that. Okay, so those are ready to go. All right. And then I thought I would put maybe one of these in, but I think it's going to be too big. Yeah, because it's going to go this way, actually. Yeah, it's going to be too big. I'll definitely use it. Will it go this way? Well, it's still going to be too big that way. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll use that for sure, but just not today on this particular thing. Okay. Come on. It's fun. All right, so now how are these measuring? It's a little less because I did a little less than 8.5, so 8 1/4 by about 5 1/4. So 8.5 by 5 or 8.5 by 5.5 should be good. So this is already 8.5 this way. It's already should be 8.5 this way. Yeah. So then let's go 5.5 here. Okay, good. And then 8.5 is 4 1/4. So let's see. Let's go 4 1/4. And let's just use this and go right down the center there. Give that a good little scoring. Okay. Yeah. It's off just slightly. I don't know why. All right, now I think I can set this back here. I don't think I'm going to put it away just yet because I don't want to mess around with that sewing machine being in the way. Get a little bit of those little hairs off of there. Okay. All right. That's weird how that is off just ever so slight. Okay. All right, I think that's going to work just fine. So we have this is going to make 6 pages, and then I also wanted to make, and there's the cover, and then I also wanted to make some pages with using this paper. So this is, there's a scrap. This is that photography paper. So let's see how much we can get out of that. I bet we can get 2 out of here. So what did I say? We need 8 1/4. Yeah, we can do it, I think. Let's try. I keep bumping everything. Okay. Eight 1/4. Well, I guess I should do it this way and get a nice clean edge, as clean as I can get. Let's clean up this edge first. Okay. I tell you, you know, I told you that Joey and I have our rings in, getting them fitted and cleaned and polished, and I'm missing mine. It's weird to not have your crown, you know, by 5 and I think I said 5 1/4. Then that one's going to be a little bit shy, so I think I'll use that for something else in this little journal that we're going to make. Probably use it for like a card or something. Okay, there's that. Yikes. Wow, that is really dusty. Okay. Well, dust it. Now I'm going to do it again because I want one more. So tear a page out. Whoops, not very well anyways. Okay, so 8 1/4. Scrap by 5 1/4. Okay. Scrap and scrap. We'll just set those over here. Get them out of the way. Okay, pardon me just for a second. I'm going to dust this off over here. Okay. Have these little guys everywhere. All right, so I think we're about ready to assemble here. Then I also found this little punch. I got it on the free table at the craft retreat too. I've never worked one of these before. So this one was my first one. I think I'm going to do it on the side. So I don't know. I'm guessing you line it up here maybe? Ugh, I don't know. I'm going to give it a try. Okay. I don't know how you do it. I guess you line that back up then here. Nope, that's not right. What in the world? Let's see what this... Huh. I don't know what I did wrong, but I don't want to mess with that anymore right now. So I'm going to cut another piece. This one is almost exactly the right size, but just a little bit off. About 1/4 of an inch off. Okay, so if we do something like that, we'll do it later. I don't want my mashup to be a mess up. You know, I don't want it to... There, okay. So there's that. Okay, we have our cover. And we have our pages. So I'm going to pause real quick, and all I'm going to do is I think I'm going to stitch around here, and I'm going to stitch these, and I'm going to come back, and then we'll make the journal. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so these are just the papers out of the photo thing that I sewed. I'm not going to be worried about that. And then these are the ones from Joey Cardmaker's kit. And then I went ahead, and what I did was I just put these together like that and gave a little punch, and then I'll use those as pockets. And then here's the cover. And it feels pretty secure. Let's go. Try to see which way is... I think this is the... Yeah, look here. Yeah, that's the back side. This is the front side. Okay. All right. So let's put this together. I think I want this in the middle. I think that would be so pretty in the middle. I don't even know that I'll do anything to it. As far as like putting anything on it. Maybe a butterfly or something. I don't know. And then maybe one of these. And maybe this. kind of neat. How about another one? And how about this one be the one that you see when you open the book? Okay. That. Good squishing. Oh my gosh, is that adorable or what? Okay. A couple of these though have some hanging down. I think I'm going to trim that real quick. If I don't want to get into that thread. Ah. Just trim that down just a little bit. I've just folded it barely off here. That's better. Just a smidgy off. Okay, and try to see which is the top. I think that's the top. Oh man, that's hard to tell. Where's Joey's page here that shows the kit? Shows, oh, it shows it this way, so it doesn't really show. So I think we'll go that way like that. Okay. All right, do any of the others have white showing too much? No, I think that was probably it. Okay, let's get that lined up. Ooh, what would be pretty is to put a doily in there. Let me grab a doily. I'm going to pause you real quick. Okay, I'm back. And I think I'm going to grab my purple dauber before I put it in there, and then grab a piece of this. I have no idea what that book says, so I'm sorry if it says anything yucky. It's one that I probably got at a thrift store to use. Just kind of go around it a little bit, add a little bit of purple to it. It's pretty. I'm so excited about this. I'm kind of trying to hurry because I want to finish the whole thing in one sitting. Just go around the edges here. Okay. I was thinking, do any of these really need, maybe this one, just right here. Put a little bit of color on there. Okay. Alrighty. Keep this out. Where am I putting it? Over here. Okay. I'm a mess. All right. Let's see. Where would that look the best? See what it looks like in the center. I don't know if that's where I'll put it. Well, let's look and see. Well, that does look pretty, doesn't it? Let's try it. Let's do it and get on. Make sure everybody's within the little booklet. The cover is barely, you know, larger than the digitals that I trimmed up. I didn't make it much bigger. Okay, I think that's gonna work. Got some of these big guys here. Come on. Okay. I'm nervous. I don't know why. I don't want to mess up Joey's digitals with my mashup. Okay. I think that's holding pretty good. All right, now let's get in and get a color of wax. I'm thinking purple. I was thinking maybe there was a lighter one, but that's probably going to be the best one. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to go the 3 width. 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit of a generous 3, but we can always trim off, yeah? Okay. I like to keep these back in their little cellophane to keep them nice. Where's my... Okay. And then grab this, grab my needle, and that. All right. I feel like I've got everything under the sun on my desk. Can I do it? Yeah. Okay. And then I've got this naughty book that I got from the dollar store that I thought was going to be a good book, but it wasn't. So I just use it to do this with. All right, I'm going to try to go somewhat in the middle, not a big hole, because this is a little book and I don't think it would support it. Probably should have done that one a little better. Yeah, that one's... Okay. I think we got it. All right. Book out of the way. Okay. Now let's see. I think I would like the knot to be in the center because I think I'm going to put some ribbon. So I'm going to start where I want to end. I'm going to hold my thread down. Go back through the top. Good. I'm trying not to make the hole in the paper any bigger. So I'm going to hold my thing there and then pull from the direction I came. And then I'm going to go back through the middle, but not splitting. I don't want to go through that thread. So hopefully I didn't. Did I? I did. So let's pull it back out. It's interesting because I find that I split the wax thread more than I split regular thread, or like when I do baker's twine. So I need to keep this out of the way here. Go this way. There we go. Okay. Again, I'm going to pull the direction I came and then go through, if I can see it. There it is. And if you have trouble getting through, you know, all of the paper, try bending your bending your book a little bit, your journal, and that helps to align them, I have found. Pull the direction I came, and then I'm gonna go under here just to tidy up a little bit. Also get a string on either side, tie a knot. Let's see, how did I do that first off? That one. So let's go back under here. They say it locks it in if you do reverse, so we'll give it a reverse. Okay. And then, you know, I always put my needle on something so that I can easily find it. Back in the box, cover back on, or the tie. Okay. All right, let's see what we have. How are we doing on time? Okay, gotta kind of hurry. All right, I think that's gonna be cute. Let me give it a good pressing down. Got so many different papers in here. Okay. That's cute, 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 cute. And then reverse cute. Okay. All right, let's get going. Where's that digital? Oh, here they are. Here's all the stuff. Okay. First thing I want to do is put on this. I want to put that right there. And gosh, let's use, where's that paper that I tore out? Here it is. Is that it? That's it, but I want to use this other one. I can find it. This one. Oh, I think that's so pretty. Okay. So I'm just going to tear to where I can see a little bit on either side. You know I'm going to keep that. If you start tearing and you see the white, just start tearing the other direction, and then, you know, you won't have that. Okay, I'm gonna get my corner deal. Not that corner deal. This corner deal, and I'm just gonna scallop the edges here. I'm quiet today because I am just concentrating. Okay, I am going to put some vintage photo on that. I do want this to look antique-y. And I think this reminds me, you know, of Joey and I, my Joey, and our anniversary coming up. So pretty. off of there. This video may go over a little bit because I really want to get this completed. So I hope you can hang out with me through the whole thing. Okay. All right. Get this on there. Trying to think if anything's been going on. We did have our family, my oldest daughter and her family over for dinner the other night. That was so fun. And then we played games. Super fun. We played one game, Telestrations. I think I've told you before that game is just such a hoot. If you ever get a chance to get it or play it, or maybe you already have it, it's so much fun. I love the way this is feeling. Now, there was this cute little tag deal here. I'm going to cut that out too. But my oldest granddaughter, you know, I told you she got a job. She was at work. Ugh. So I'm really proud of her. But I know it's hard for her to miss family things. And it's hard for Grammy for her to miss family things. But this is part of growing up. And she's very committed to not working on Wednesdays or Sundays to allow for their family time. They have church and family time on those days, and so I think she gets one extra day off a week. I can't remember, but so she's really good about, you know, that. But that looks awfully little. Was there a bigger one here? Maybe this one would be better. Yeah. But I just really, you know, when you have a family event, or, you know, and it wasn't a, you know, it was just dinner. But you really miss the one that's not there. And then my youngest daughter wasn't able to come. She was just getting over being sick and didn't want to, you know, she just wanted to play it safe with everybody. And I super appreciate that. I think I told you that we were kind of playing it safe with her before our trip. Okay, let's get these down. Oh my, I need to get a new sponge. It's flipping everywhere. Now this is cardstock, so I think I'm going to use our glitter glue on it. My wrist is kind of hurting. I was crocheting this morning and was determined to get to a certain point on the project. So I kind of pushed it a little bit. This is a Afghan that I have been working on for years. I mean, so it's not any big hurry I'm in to get it done. But once I start, you know, pick it up, I like to get to a certain point before I put it back down. And I used to keep it over at my mom's, and then whenever I would go and visit her, I would pick it up and you know, work on it while we visited. And she often was hand sewing or crocheting. So now I just keep it in the living room and pick it up once in a while. Not as often as I should, but it's getting there. Probably another 6 years or so, and it'll be something you can wrap up in. Okay, isn't that pretty? Isn't that so pretty? Oh, Joey, this is so gorgeous. Okay, don't forget, it's free. All right, now let's do some stuff on in here. Look at these. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to put him behind some stripes. This paper tears differently because it's that paper I told you about that is, I don't know, like has a different composition of compost paper or whatever. So it's a little bit different the way that it tears. Oh my gosh, I love it. Look at him. Look at how romantic he is. Brother. Joey's very romantic. My Joey. He's a poem writer, romance guy, you know. I gotta say, I haven't had a poem in a little while. Maybe I'll get one for the 10th. Where's my glue pages over here? Okay. All right. And I think I'm going to round the corners on this guy, if I can reach it. Yeah. I need to kick it in gear, don't I? I wonder what would happen if I put a little bit of lavender around here too, if you could see it. Oh, it shows up a little bit. Yeah. All right. Now on these cutouts that I did, these fussy cuts, I did them on cardstock. Oh my gosh, I love it. I also have, let's see if we do this first. I also have my white gel pen, so I'm going to probably be writing on it with the gel pen. But all of the designs are light enough for you to write on. And I don't know, let's go ahead and trim her up too with the corner rounder. Okay. Okay, so on our trip, I don't know if I told you this, but the number one thing that I'm looking for on our trip is the book for the 4 seasons. I'm looking for another one. I got out my lace to see if there was something we could put on here. Might be something. I think I did that too long, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's the number one thing I'm looking for, so that I think it goes that way. And I'm just going to use this and see if we can get it to tack down. Anyways, yeah, I'm looking for, you know, the cookbook, the Betty Crocker Cookbook 1973 edition, so that I can finish this, not finish the journal. I don't know if that journal will be finished because it's one of those that you can just keep adding to, you know, with the 3 ring. But I don't want it to keep, every time I turn it, I don't want it to keep getting caught. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I am just so in love with this whole kit. And you know that's saying a lot coming from me, because I'm not a digital person that, like, I mean, I don't usually do people digitals, and I don't usually do Victorian, although I do love Victorian and I love watching shows in that era. For some reason I just have, I don't know what it is. Okay, love these. I'm just gonna barely snip the corners just so that they're not exactly square, but I don't really think I'll round them. Oh my gosh, I love this. So I'm going to leave the purple side to write on, and then I'll put this on the black side. I think that'll pop beautifully. But why don't we put, where's that one I ripped? Oh, here it is. Oops. See, this paper doesn't rip in a sense to where you can gauge what's getting ready to happen. It's all over the place. Have to kind of keep a tighter rein on it. Brown. Got so much stuff out here now. Purple. Okay, I'm dying to know what you're doing, what you're going to do or are doing with this. This would make such a beautiful wedding journal, you know, to start, or even if you're just gonna make like a little piece of it, like a small journal to put maybe in the wedding card or the engagement card. Would be so beautiful. Okay. It's past lunchtime, so getting just a little hungry. I think I'm gonna, yeah, right in the middle, I think. Oh, I went over just a little bit. Okay. I love it. I love it. Let's save one for the back. Look at this pretty. Can you see that okay? Just going to trim it off here. And I think I will also use the scallop on her. And let's see. I have this piece here that would look pretty. No, I think I'm going to use this. think I'm going to use the rest of this. Okay. Snap my finger and find what I need. Just on these white parts, I'm going to put a little bit more brown on it. Okay. I'm just gluing off to the side here. I think after lunch, I don't know if Joey's watching today or not, but I think after lunch, I'm going to wrap his presents, his anniversary presents. Still haven't decided what to do with that extra I told you about, where I double ordered. Haven't decided what to do with that. I don't think there's any reason to keep it. But depending on the hassle of returning will determine whether or not I keep it. She's so pretty. Oh, to be young again. Okay. All right, now, okay, so then you'll write on this side, and then we'll put a little something in there. So let's make that. So I need to cut that down a little bit. Take me a second here because I've got everything piled up. Okay, so those were 4 1/4. Let's try 4 and see. Let me just measure. Just be on the safe side. Oh, 4 3/4. Interesting. 4 3/4. By, is that gonna fit? Okay. I think I'm gonna go that way. Oh, it's tight. I better take a little teeny bit more off. Well, that's gonna fit, maybe even a little bit more. Yeah. All right. And I'm going to round the corners because I think that'll help it to slide in and out better. The other day, I had so many scraps that I hadn't picked up on my desk that when I did pick them up, I threw my little scissor guard in the trash. That's not happy. Oh, wait. Goes this way. Oh, gotta cut more off. I didn't measure it very good. This is what happens. This is why it's hard for me to stay on a time schedule, because that is what happens. I'm just going to measure this and see if I can make the scrap do. For the other side, we'll see. Okay. Okay, what's it gonna look like? That's fine. That one though, I think we're gonna put one of these on it. I need to look at our time. We're probably at like 5 hours. I just love it so much. I just, you know, keep playing with it. All these papers and things. I think I'm gonna, did I cut through that? No. Almost. What I was gonna say is I was gonna punch a hole in that, but I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna use it just as it is. Let's see, it's this side that I'm gonna be using. Okay. So like that. Some things I think of later, like rounding the corners. Okay, so let's go halvesies on this one. I think, let's see. Put it in. Tuck it in there. And then we want to be able to pull it out. Okay, I'm just looking to see where that's going to hit on there. Okay. So we're just going to leave a little bit. Okay. And I may have to finish that part later, as far as like decorating it, but we'll see. Might put a number or something on the back. Let's put this in just while we're thinking about it. Okay, you can write on that page, write on that page, on this page. See, we're not even to the middle and I'm running out of beautiful things. Beautiful things. Save her for the back. Save that for the back. Why don't we just put a belly band here? Do I have anything cardstock left? that so much. So beautiful. I'm afraid to look at the time. It's out of my sight. I have to really strain to see it. Oh my goodness, I had no idea. You guys. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to keep on because I just want to finish my Joey journal, my mashup. So it's going to be a longer one. And I don't usually do that. But it's worth it. I think I'll reinforce it with this thing. Well, is that thick enough? Here we go. And this I did not cut very straight. So it might be a teensy bit short, but at least it'll be somewhat straight. Come on. Okay. All right, I'm going to glue it over here. Glue, 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 glue. Okay, very pretty. And I'm going to put something, if I can find something. How about this? Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Yeah. Let me know if you hang out for the whole thing. Even if you're just listening to it, let me know. I'd love to hear. I'd love to know if you did. Okay, I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac on this just because this has some lots of threads in the back. I normally would put it on the book, but I kind of want to make sure that I get kind of in some of the threads there. I think I'll go this way. And since I'm going to take my polish off today anyways, I've already scuffed it up. I'm not super worried about getting it on. Okay. I'll trim that top off in a little bit. Okay. Oops. I'm liking that. I'm not sure what's going to go in there. Probably a journal card that we make. if I can find some more scrap. That's going to go in the back. I'm just going to cut a piece over on the side here since I have no room at all on my desk. Just cutting some of that cardstock. Right in there. Yeah. Okay. And let's put... I know, let's put one of these on there. That'll be fun. I think I can just... No, let me just tear it. So this is that part of it when I was printing on the envelope. I used the paper to blot the envelope window, and that's how it came out. It looks very watercolor almost. Too big? A little bit. Right. Trim this back a little bit. I'm going to round it off again. I don't always round them off, but I just for some reason feel like it looks so much better with this. Okay, on the back here, I'm going to just put journal. Blow on it a little bit. Why don't we put, nope, I like it just as it is. Let's stick it in there like that. Okay, next we have this page. We put a lot of pages in for a little journal, didn't we? And we're not even to the middle. There's the middle, so we still have all of this to do. I'm leaving it for now. Okay, there's our middle. We're going to put some ribbon there. Flip here. Here's our journal card. Let's do that. Okay, and let's, where's that other little thing that I this one. Oh, I did it again. Cut too deep. Oh. Well, I guess it's only this half that you're going to see, so. But you will see this side. So, it's pretty much going to be a start to finish on a little journal, isn't it? Right. Gotta remember which way I'm doing it. Oh, I went all the way up like that, brother. Where's my thing? Okay. See if it's in the right spot. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is draw some lines on it. So if you have a hard time, and this is my little tip, if you have a hard time drawing straight lines, then intentionally draw them not straight. And then that way, they'll look fine. Glue everywhere. Okay. I think that dries pretty fast, but I don't want to take too big of a chance there. Okay. All right, where are we at here? Let's put this beautiful lady here. We're going to have to trim off some. I think I'm going to trim a little off the top and a little off the bottom. You can both take some because there's not really anything particular that we're, you know, trimming off. So yeah. And let's scallop. Oh, there we go. I felt like it was jammed. Okay. That thing probably needs emptied. I don't know how long YouTube will let me go. So if it gets cut off, I'm super, super sorry. And hopefully it won't. We'll see. Okay. On this one, I think I'm going to do this one. brother. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I just can't get over how beautiful this digital is. Sorry about all the clinking. So after sewing the yesterday and the day before the clusters and the super secret fabric flips, I just get in such a mood to, let's see, how are we doing that like that? I get in such a mood to sew. I love to sew. So I'm thinking what to sew. There's so many things I wanna sew. I don't feel like that's upside down for some reason. I feel like they go this way. I don't know why I feel that way. I just kind of feel like it's supposed to go that way. You could have made this a pocket or something, but I'm just going to put her on there as a little portrait. I love it so much. So we've got that, this. I don't think I cut that all the way out. That purple really adds, doesn't it? It's fun. And just antique it a little bit on the outside. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the butterflies. Before I do, I want to just check to see what other pages we have left. One more. Have that one that we didn't do. Where am I? Okay. All right, I'm gonna just put these butterflies over here and get fresh paper so I don't mess them up too badly. Okay, and get their antennas. I didn't want to put the black antennas with the black background, so I just cut them out a little thick. color them a little bit. They're cute. So yeah, so one of the little pieces of Joey's was butterflies on like a specimen card. I cut them out, but I might use it to put on another page because we need another page filled up. So that will be good. And then he also had this big butterfly as a fussy. Okay. There's some little birds outside just, oh my gosh, they are just tweeting away. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I'm waiting to see if that little bird that visits our porch is going to lay some eggs or not. I'll keep you posted. One day I checked and she's hidden her nest in, I have an old green toolbox out front with some stuff in it, and you know, porch type stuff, and decoration, I guess I should say. Anyway, she has built her little nest amongst that. Okay, now here I thought what I would do is maybe put some washi. So we'll cut that. Maybe put some washi there. Somebody asked me on the comments, why do you glue the washi tape? Well, the washi tape is low tack so that you can reposition. So like in your journal, if you want to tack something down and then reposition it later and not make it permanent, you can. But if you want it to stay permanent, like I do, then you go ahead and you just put a little bit of glue on it. Whoopsie. Okay, and I think I'll put one more. Washi tape is really good for, you know, if you want to like give a gift and wrap the gift in, let's say, tissue paper, just plain tissue paper. You can dress it up a lot with just some pretty washi tape. Okay, I'm going to put on here notes. Notes. Okay, that is the front, that is the back. What do we have left? Do we have anything back here? I could have saved that beautiful lady for the back. This is what I was talking about as far as the specimen cards, so I think we'll use that. Did I use that one already? Look at these scissors, so much on them. Boy, oh boy, this is so pretty. Okay. I have to hold it up a little bit to see where that line is. All right. I think I'll take a little bit more off the top since I slimmed down the bottom. Okay. Wow. This is going to go an hour and a half. This is going to go an hour and a half. I think I'll do it this way. Be a little easier on that scruffy part. Just giving it a little bit of distress as well. That looks a little wide. How about we go this way? Almost sounds like it's raining again. I'll put that there. Okay. And then we need one thing back here. Notes. What's this say? What to put? What to put? Oh, let's, how about a full one of these? The other one was a journal card. Look how that paper tear is terrible. But then this way, almost perfect. Okay, well, I'm hoping this whole video will make it onto YouTube. Again, I don't know what their cutoff is, but hopefully they'll let us get this whole video on. I think the most I've ever gone is like an hour and 6 minutes. I feel like I've only been doing this for about 20-30 minutes. I've just had so much fun. So much fun. Okay. All right. I really wanted to use every little bit. I wonder if this number has any significance to Joey Cardmaker, or if it's just fun using the odd numbers, you know, how we use odd numbers a lot. This one I think I'm going to put right. set that for a second. See if there's something else we can cut while we're waiting. All right, and then I'm going to put a ribbon in the middle, and then that's it. Okay. Yeah, it's dry. Let's go back through and just make sure that there isn't something that's too bland. Pretty, 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 pretty. Oh. Okay. Where's that other washi? I'm going to use this washi. Now this washi, you know how I am about glitter, and I don't think this comes off. If it does, that's how I feel. I can't quite tell yet. And it's pretty sticky, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to run it down the center. That doesn't look very straight. Okay. That doesn't look very straight. Oops, sorry, I bumped you. One more. Okay, oh boy. All right, I think this is it. Then we're going to get some lace, put it in the middle. We'll do a quick flip through, and she'll be done. Yeah. I feel like I could put a butterfly here. If I don't put a little tad on those little antennas, they'll surely break off. Okay, is there one back here we can put a nail? Put a little guy on there. Cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't believe it. I think we're done. I could go on and on. I still have several little things to put on there, and I may do it after because I really want to put all of the goodies that Joey made. Glue, all my fun scraps. Get all of this out of the way. Love these scraps. Okay. All right. I'm going to pause you. I'm going to clean my desk and then we'll do a flip through. All right, we're in the home stretch. So I did grab a little bit of lace and some ribbon here. Just tie that in the middle. Any which way you want. I'm going to go ahead and do a knot. And then I'm going to add this cute little tassel. It's part of the things that my daughters got me at Christmas. Just want it to hang there. So I'm just going to pinch it where I want it to hang and then tie a knot. My hands have so much glue on them. And I'm going to add a little key. If I can get it in. Yeah. That's one good thing about this wax thread is that, you know, you can wind it and kind of make it narrow to add stuff. One more time, just for safekeeping. Okay. Scissors. Cut that off there. And this one, I think what I'll do is just get my fingers around kind of a half bow here. Like that. Okay. All right. Okay, let's take a look. We're done. Oh, I'm going to sign it. Okay, so isn't that pretty? I mean, isn't this just, I'll leave that there. Look how that hangs down. Isn't it just adorable? And the digital in the pages, all free. And then I had this black from the photo album and from a couple of cardstocks that I got. Here's our journal card. You can journal here for sure. You can journal on the back. We have a little tuck to journal. Oops. Put it upside down. Okay. Journal, journal. Beautiful, beautiful. Journal, journal. Pretty, journal. Another card, journal card. Gorgeous. Pretty, pretty. More journaling. More journaling. So let's find one of the black pages to use the white marker on. How about just right here? Let's go 20, 24 with love, Jenny. And then I'll just put, well, I'll put a card or something in it if I give it away. All right. Awesome. Let's tie it up and call it a day. I don't want to squish that. Let's go up here. As long as we don't cut the lovebirds off. Trying to cut them off. There we go. Awesome. Okay. We did it. Start to finish. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget we pray blessings over you, and we want you to know you're so loved. And we'll see you in the next video. It won't be this long, I promise. Bye-bye.